Alright, chat. Hello. We are on day 2 of trying to get this world record time of trying to go time hunting. It is not fun, I will be honest. It is not fun. I have until 9:30 or so at the least or at least 9:15 to seriously get this time, and if I don't, I gotta continue doing this tomorrow. Again, chat, this is day 2 of me trying to get this 712. Okay, so you're the person who commented on me. Oh, sick. Hi, Jazz. How you doing? Oh, hold on. Perfect. Okay. When we last left off in the last stream, I ended up getting a 712-3, which was not fun. This was not fun. We were at 155 7-second cycles. Hang on, seal table. Hang on, seal. So we are going to still try to go for a 712-2, and the reason why I am going for a 712-2. Watch Bull Club War Dogs versus United Empire Steel Cage match from New Japan Pro Wrestling, and then you'll get the idea. Snaptop's gonna be a hit or miss, that's for sure. Hit or miss, like I say, never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya. That's right, I know some of the lyrics to that song. Alright, we're gonna try to sing some Last Friday Night from Woe Is Me. Ugh, here we go. Oh. Oh, that's a 6. Whoa, it's Friday night. Oh no. Get off of here. No! Already? This is horrible, chat. This is so horrible. I don't like this. This is like not fair. I hate this. This is so bad. Do you find different color cups help out more? No, it's really both in between, to be honest. We're changing cups. Back to the pinks, chat. Oh my god. Blueberry 22 with a $2 donation. AMC! Thank you for you. W to Blueberry, everyone. We don't use chalk or anything because there's no point in using them. We just have to actually just get good at what we do. Some have different weights, they have different feels. You realize that I'm doing something completely different. I'm trying to get a very specific time, and I am literally losing my mind. Oh, gosh. Ah. This is so fun. Chat, if you like what you see, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. We're on the road to 60,000 subscribers. Wow, imagine being racist. Imagine. These cups. How's the sex? It looks like somebody has no life, says someone who doesn't have a profile picture and has a server that has like nothing on there. Oh. You should brand the yellow cups. Let's see. 120 bucks. Please do not demand me to change cups, please. I would really appreciate it. Somebody paid $200 for some cups, actually. At the time I wanted. That's a 6. I'm literally so close. No. Horrible. No. Come on. No. Why do I want 712-2? Do you really want the legitimate answer so that I have to literally constantly talk about? No, I can't. It's not to be. I have to get 712-2. The reason why is because I need to get it for a video that I have been working on for the last few weeks. And if I don't get this time, it's gonna be on limbo for a while until I actually get the time that I need. There are 2 that exist that I know from my knowledge. 3. 1 is literally was trimmed a little too much, and I can't use that. And the other one is like sort of clean, but it's a wrist off and everything, and that does not count. And then I have one that has with jumbos, minis, but it's a scratch. I hope that makes sense to you. Because I have to constantly explain over and over again to the point where I'm basically going to go insane. $16 years I've been doing this. Also, please understand that I am very locked in when it comes to stacking, so responding to your comments will be very, very hard to do. And if you're demanding for me to actually respond to your comment, I will not tolerate it whatsoever. Sick. Okay. If you want me to change cup for the money, I mean, you can do it. I'm not stopping you anytime soon, buddy. Oh my god. Oh. No. I'm literally at 184 clean 7-second cycles. Don't become a fucking gym bro on me, please. I would really appreciate that. Doesn't matter if I said a bad word. Becoming a gym bro and telling me what to do with my body is really messed up, and I hope you understand that. I'm not gonna tolerate it anymore whatsoever. No. Hey, Elixir. I'm literally suffering right now. This is no fun. Oh my god. A minute ago I hit it? No, I did not. Stop lying, please. Yeah, now you know. Don't be jumping to conclusions on my streams, please. I would appreciate that. Michael Kors with a $20 donation. I am so thankful for you. You're such a real one, Michael. I hope you know that. Michael Kors. By the way, if anyone donates $50, this whole wall of fame will get wiped out, and it'll be that one person on there for 10 days. Oh. Oh my god, that's so... Oh my god. Chat, if you're new here, we're only 2 away from 700, so if you're new here, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get to 100 likes, chat. Okay, do I have to explain again over and over and over and over again? Oh my god. Okay, the reason why I have to get this very specific time is because I am working on a huge video that won't be out within a few years from now. There are only 3 videos that only exist with it. There's one that's really too trimmed up to the point where it's like, I can't actually use it. There's another one where it's like, oh, it's actually looking clean, but it's a scratch and it does not count. And then there's another one that I actually have, but it's a scratch. Does that actually help you at all whatsoever? Because I don't want to explain it ever again, please. I don't want to explain it again. Oh my god. Michael Kors. What on earth? Michael Kors is a legitimate legend right now with a $100 donation, and you're a real one. All right, you know what this means, chat? You know what this means? The wall of fame is gonna get changed out, and it's going to be only Michael Kors for the next 10 days. I swear to God, chat, if you remember what I just said, I'm not going to explain ever again. It is absolutely frustrating if people are just saying to troll me, and I'm very pissed. And I hope you understand how legitimately upset I am. Alright, here we go. Everyone's getting erased. Alright. Sorry, everyone. Now it is Michael Kors. I swear to God, I think there's an E and A. I swear to God, there's an E and A in this. I swear to God. A-E. I was right. Today is the 28th. Yes. Oh my God, Michael Kors with a $10 donation. I'm so thankful for you. Peep the message, though, please. Okay, let me read this real fast. Bro, just lock in, disregard the negativity. You're a real one. I hope you know that, Michael Kors. You're such a real one. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right. There you go. Michael Kors, Wall of Fame for the next 10 days. All right. Sounds good, Jazz. Do whatever you think is best, alright? I will say, if someone donates more than $100, their name will get completely wiped away, and it'll be the next person that has the more amount of money. Hi, Nate. Oh my God. No! Unbelievable. That's the closest I've gotten tonight. 0.00. I don't know. I'm pissed. I'm so sad about this, I swear. Hi, guitar. You're kidding me. That's 6. Five. There's 5 in my hand. Oh. Please read the pinned comment. Chat, I don't think you really understand. This is a specific time that is at complete random. It's not like you can just get it, like getting a 5-second cycle. No, I have to get it within the millisecond. Okay, that's just bad. The only request I'll do is color requests. Okay, that was bad. Okay, Shady, please stop saying the same thing over and over and over and over again. It's legitimately repetitive. Michael Kors is absolutely fine with supporting a creator. And I appreciate you, Michael Kors. You're a real one. I hope you know that, okay? Trap, I just don't believe you. Oh. Somebody will say like an extended amount of time, like a legitimate large amount, and if I do it in a certain way and everything else. And then you're gonna leave, and then it's gonna be a whole lie. People will constantly say they will send like X amount of money, and then they end up leaving, and then it just does not happen. Not to Michael Kors. Michael Kors is absolutely fine. Okay, then Trap, how old are you? Are you literally just saying you're gonna send 500, or are you just doing to legitimately have attention seeking? See, look at that. That's just such a lie. You're never gonna send that 500. You're legitimately the biggest liar I have ever heard, and that is legitimate attention seeking. Also, Michael Kors, thank you so much for the $10 donation. Appreciate you so much. How much is that keyboard? Like around 100 or so bucks. That's a 6. Oh my God. No, not again. No, again. No, are you serious? No, this is horrible. This is the worst thing. History just repeated itself. No, this is horrible. This is horrible. Oh my God, look at that, 7-12-3. Oh my God, this is so bad. Look at this. I'm literally just. This is horrible. Like, look at this. I'm trying to get a 7-12-2. And I get a 7-12-3. I can't get that. I need a 7-12-2. People be saying, like, oh, you can just use that. Like, no, I cannot do that. I need the 7-12-2 for a big video that is needed for this big video that I actually have to work on. And I've been working on this almost for a whole month and everything. I don't want it to get extended to literally 2 months, 3 months, and then possibly a year of me just trying to get this time and everything. Yes, I did crash out. Oh my God. There you go, chat. There's your crash out of the night. I hope you're proud of it. I feel like you crashed out right now. I just said it, Jacob. Billy Bob Joe. Billy Bob Jr. shows that you're not Billy Bob Joe. I'm sorry, you're not a real person. No, it has to be Billy Bob Joe. It's a whole different story, buddy. Wait, did I see a crack? Did I see a crack? Did I see a crack? Did I see a crack on these cups? I swear to God. That's just crazy. Oh my God. I'm not gonna do any requests. Please don't. Ah! That was bad. Oh, that was bad. I'm changing music. Alright, we're gonna hear bang, bang, bang. Ah! Ah. Oh my God. Thanks, machine. I appreciate you so much. I hope you know that. Oh my God. You don't need to put the time in the chat. I would appreciate it. It's not cool. What's so special? What's so special? What's so special? I gotta get this for a very specific video that I've been trying to work on for the past month. And people are like, oh, why are you doing this? I have to do it for a very specific big video that I'm working on that won't be up within a few years from now. I want to get this done so I don't have to worry about it within the next few years. Buddy, you're not the person that's running the stream. If you were doing it, you do it right away. I am legitimately too locked in right now to just do this. Buddy, Silver, please stop. I would appreciate if you would stop. You're just making this whole situation much worse. If you're gonna continue escalating this, you are legitimately gonna get banned. And I'm not gonna when I say this. Please stop. Buddy, this is not your stream. Are you the one stacking here? Are you the one that's trying to get this time? No. Stop. Oh my God. Are you just telling me the time's just to mock me or something? Because it's literally not okay. I'm not gonna put up with it. It's not helping. Buddy, stop. It's not helping me. Please stop. I would appreciate if you guys would stop telling me the times and everything. It's like being mocked on for getting the time that I'm not supposed to be getting. It's like legitimate mockery. Please don't. Okay. Oh my God. That's a 6. Making an account. Making an account just to mock me? That's so funny. Wow. It must be so cool to literally just make that whole account just for me, just to mock me on. Wow. That's so funny. Wow. That's so funny. Wow. Big L's. That's so not cool. I don't like that. Alright, you want to just constantly call the smallest details about me? Sorry, I sweat. Sorry that I'm a huge disappointment to everyone. Sorry that I'm like literally a waste of space to everyone at this point. My god. Oh my god. I need more intense music. Alright, you're hearing Ronnie Radke. Never a name. You're so goddamn cool. Everyone thinks you're cool. This is no fun. This is the worst thing ever. Oh my god. That is horrible. I don't like this. This game is no fun. It's treating me so badly. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh my god. This is just the worst. This is horrible. This is horrible. Like, look at this. 7-12-1. Ha ha ha! Ha! Phone reverse is helping me. Appreciate Michael Kors with a $10 donation. I'm so extremely thankful for you. Thank you so much, Michael Kors. You're a real one. Thank you. You're a real one, and I hope you know that. You think back? Yes. Hold on, I got something up. I'm gonna do something up my sleeve. I got something. Doesn't matter. I'm changing it to subscriber only. So, if anyone wants to try to send hate or try to mock me and everything, they have to subscribe. So now, they actually have to subscribe by default. And then, if they're going to try to mock me again, they're going to get banned. Life hack. This is what we call life hack. Life hack. Thank you, thank you. Wow, imagine just donating, you don't get a legitimate, wow. Imagine donating to literally mock me. Imagine, that's so funny. Wow, that's so funny. That's ridiculously funny. Oh. Yeah, now they know that they don't want to mess with me. Now they actually have to subscribe and then try to mock me. And then, thank you, Tito, you're a real one. Whoopsies. Ban Zaza right now. No joke. We were so close. I wanted this. I really want this time so badly. We might have to go into day 3. Ah! Wow, imagine just subscribing. Oh. Nolly, you don't even understand. I've been doing this for like 16 years and saying that if you keep putting the time and effort, you'll get it. Buddy, it's literally luck at this point. Right now, this is all on luck based right now. No way. No longer practice. It's all luck based now. I know. Good job, Point Dexter. You must be so proud of yourself. Yeah, I literally have on my laptop the amount of 7s I got clean. 261. Oh. 6s don't count though. Okay, there we go. Okay. There goes the battery. Fun. So fun, Chad. You know how fun it is? Hi, Reno. Armor, do you want to get banned? So I'm not going to put up with it. That's right, Reno. The fastest in the Pacific Northwest, my dude. Armor, you need to apologize. You made everything confusing for everyone. I might actually just stop. The only reason why I'm stopping is because I have to end stream early because I have some stuff I have to do before I sleep, and I have work in the morning. We're not giving up. We're going to try it again tomorrow, and then we're going to try Saturday. Okay, chat? We're going to try for Saturday. And then we're going to try, if we can try Sunday. I have no idea if it's going to happen, but you never know. Okay, chat. So far now, we have 272. What happens with scratches? I have to get it no matter what. Scratch or not, scratch or slider, it cannot be a scratch. It has to be clean. Alcatraz, I do not want to have religious stuff in the chat. I would really appreciate that. I don't want to have religion being thrown down my throat like I need it. I don't need it whatsoever. You're going to do it again, you will be banned, and I know that you have been an active user in the chat, but I'm not going to put up with any religious behavior whatsoever in this chat, and I'm taking this very, very, very seriously. Let's see if there's any accounts that have already mocked me for my time already. Yippee. Alright, because when you say that, you're going to attract a lot of religious people. They're going to try to like, oh, let's try to get him into converting and everything. Alright, let's see if there's any of those comments that have already come in. Nothing. Okay. Okay. Alright. I beat my 9.511 at school today with a 9.3. I couldn't get on video because my... I don't like how there's a rule when it comes to having your phone rule. This is one of the reasons why I have a camcorder with me on all times. I know it's like kind of weird to use like a different camera that's not like your phone to film on, but having like a camera, like a point and shoot that records in HD legitimately makes a difference. Also, this thing is really old school, and it's a what we call with our generation a vintage digicam, because this is from 2003, I think. A lot of people, there are some people that are like, oh, that's so not vintage and everything's like, okay, who asked, you know? Every school putting into effect is so dumb. Yeah, exactly. Okay, hold on. When do digital cameras become vintage? Okay, so digital cameras generally become quote-unquote vintage around 20 to 25 years old, though this can be based on factors like cultural trends such as seen as the Y2K digital camera, resurgence early 2000s point-and-shoot cameras from the Digicam era, and are currently experiencing a revival, not for their technical superiority, but for their nostalgic aesthetic and lower quality images that mimic older film cameras, making them a sought-after collectible today. You know, Mac, this is the reason why I recommend for anyone who wants to record, get like a digicam or like a camcorder, and the reason why is so that you can get anything filmed and then you can just edit on your computer. Let me just check when this camera came out. This camera came out in the year... It's not showing me when it got released. Details. 2006. Okay, chat. Next year, this camera will be considered vintage. I'm just saying. You have medical glasses. I've never tried stacking with them yet, but I'll see if I can bring them to record my stacking. You should do that. Wait, what? They check your lockers? That's kind of ridiculous. No. Hey, Reno, how you doing? Here's a massive hot take. I feel like that phones aren't the problem. It's more the fact that... Acknowledge me. Again. Fine, I'll do this one time. Anyways, main point. This might be my hottest take, and this might be controversial in a way, but I feel like that banning phones and putting them to these like pouches and everything is a bit overkill. My reason why is because it's excessive. It's a bit much. And like, here's the thing. What if there's a shooting? Like, there was a shooting that just happened recently, and when I read one of the posts, it was heartbreaking. I'm gonna be honest. And to be truthfully honest, if there was gonna be a shooting and the parents don't know till the last minute, every school needs to be held accountable for reaching out to parents immediately in a text or phone call that there's an active shooting, they're on lockdown right now. I don't know if schools even do this, but I feel like it's very important that schools do this right away. And if they don't do this right away, they're going to have a lot of problems and lawsuits right away. And they're going to be very concerned parents about where their kid is and if they're safe and okay. That's my hot take. That is my hot take. And I feel like that the phone ban is extremely excessive. They are abusing it. And kids should be able to be comfortable with texting with a specific Wi-Fi that restricts certain apps from not being used around school, like Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, everything else. My reason why I'm saying this is because it makes sense, and I feel like that they should just ban most of the social media apps, and the only thing they can only use is their phone calling and texting and music, nothing else. Are you like, do you guys think that might be okay? Would you guys be fine with it? Would you guys be cool with it? I would also not allow Discord as well. Unless you use Discord, they would literally track your phone on like VPNs and everything. I would not recommend doing that whatsoever. There's a huge risk on that part. The only reason why I only check my phone is that if there's any like text messages I get, I don't check social media. When I was in college, I only checked if I got any text messages or messages from friends, nothing else. No. your take is valid. Thankfully, my math and English teachers are more lenient. We had a fire drill today, but we weren't allowed to bring our phones. I see. We did have a lockdown at my college, it took way too long for that to happen, not gonna lie. I'm quite surprised that it took so long. Hot take, phones have ruined the world we live in. They may be crazy, but it's so addictive to be on. I agree on that. However, it's also important to have them with the fact that we're able to communicate with friends, family, relatives, friends from other parts of the world, relatives that we aren't able to see, and we can actually call and communicate with them, everything else. That's just my massive hot take. You don't care if you need to text your parents or arguments, you can call your parents in the office. No. Here's the thing. My only reason why I would refuse that is because I would rather text my parents right away. I would much rather call my parents right away. It makes sense for me to text them on the spot if there is an active shooting that's happening. Why is this Spotify thing right there? Okay, I have a massive hot take. Here's an idea. Kids are allowed to have their phones unless they have it for emergencies only. If they are brought out, they need to have like a little form of like a consent form that if they do not go on their phones for any given reason whatsoever. Okay, buddy, you're gonna be put on timeout. You're not even on the topic right now. Hold on, let me just text this. Let me put it in the chat real fast. Here's the thing, if the kids are not allowed to use their phones no matter what the circumstances are, if there is active shootings or any... They forgot the I on the Otani. That's a ripoff. No, I don't like that. Anyways, main point. If phones are still banned on school grounds and they have to be in the pouches, then the school needs to be responsible for... The school itself and the school district alone needs to be responsible for mass texting parents, family members, and legal guardians about if there's any disasters that are going on campus and if they're on lockdown or if they're safe. They need to tell their legal guardians to do not panic. We are on lockdown. Until then, we will let you know if there's any updates and everything else. That's just my hot take. So, what do you guys think? If the school district do not give the parents or legal guardian notice of awareness of a disaster, My old school didn't let us call our parents for anything in the office. Is that strict? Yes, it's strict. All right, we're gonna head off. I actually have to head off because I need to take care of some stuff, and then I have to go to sleep because I have work at 6:30 in the morning. For those who don't know, I actually work full time. I actually have a life outside of streaming. I only stream at nights because it works way better for me. And I think that when I get through streaming at nights at like 7 p.m. to 8:30 or something like that, or 9, I think that it will be I think the viewership will get a lot better over time. The only reason why I had to make the chat only subscribers only is because people were constantly mocking me, and if they saying that like, oh, we're doing it to help you better you, is legitimate gaslighting, and that's just not cool. And for those who are in the chat who are mocking me and saying that like, oh, I'm just doing this to motivate you, that's legitimate gaslighting, and I hope you understand that it is very messed up what you've done, and I hope you understand that it is not okay to gaslight people, and I hope you don't do that to other people. I'm going to displace my history class, and on lockdown our phones are required to be placed in the pouch. Yeah, the pouches are a bit much. Hold on. As of late 2024, mid-2025, there is strong and growing movement towards banning several or severely restricting cell phone use in schools, with policies often varying by state and school district. A growing body of research has connected phone use with negative impacts on students' learning, mental health, and attention span, leading to a national swing towards stricter rules. Okay, here we go. Here's my... Wow, my state has the bell bans. That's crazy. Okay. Okay, here's my thoughts. The growing body of research connected phones with negative impacts on students' learning is not... Here's the thing. Student learning, I think, is more the fact that it has to be engaging and it has to interest the student instead of, like, making it boring and people, like, will not care of what's going on, you know? I guess you. The students learning, they have bad attention spans, and you know that for a fact. It is very impactful to have the students' attention span going and everything else. I guess you. Mental health, honestly, is understandable for mental health reasons. Attention spans, exactly. There it is. There it is. Students have low attention spans. If that's kind of obvious, I have bad attention span, you know. All right, common restrictions. Even in areas without statewide bans, restrictions are often very strict. Over 3/4 of public schools prohibit students from using their cell phones during class time, instructional time only. Some policies focus on banning phones only during instructional time, allowing for limited use for breaks or lunch. Full-day storage. The strictest ban requires students to keep their phones turned off and stored away in lockers, backpacks, or even specialized locking pouches called yonder pouches. Specific policy examples. The state passed the Phone Free School Act requiring districts to adopt the policies restricting student cell phone use by July 1, 2026. However, it allows some exceptions. I wonder what those exceptions are. Oh, Evan, you don't know what's going on. Alright, so since you're a stacker, I'll explain, since I'm actually like more chilled out compared to what's happened recently. I am trying to get a video going very soon, and I'm trying to get this very specific time in order for me to actually continue working on the video. And this video won't be published till a few years from now, but I need to get it done as soon as possible. Okay, state has ordered statewide bell ban on cell phone use in public K-12. LA Unified School District, the board voted in June 2020. Oh, sorry. School day requiring them to be turned off and stored away. Statewide bell currently effective K-8 students. Interesting. Exceptions. Here we go. Medical necessities. Students with certain health conditions, such as those who need monitors glucose levels and are typically exempt. IEP 504 plan students who individualized education program or 504 plan device required devices used are exempted. Educational teachers may grant permission for students to use devices for specific social activity. Emergencies. Woo, 800. Let's go. Yes, if you get it, then I will use it 100%, no doubt. It can't be a scratch or anything. It has to be 100% clean. In case of emergency, students can access their phones. However, some school officials argue that the emergency communications are handled more quickly through the school's landlines. No, that's a massive lie. Emergencies. This is a massive, massive, massive lie. This is a massive lie. I have not seen the school's landline. No, they need to send a statewide. They need to have a mass text messaging to parents and legal guardians about when it comes to emergencies and everything. Doing the landlines, are there parents these days who use their landlines? Sure, but like we're in this generation where we're using our cell phones no matter what. Getting a text message about emergencies makes a massive difference. If that makes sense. Enforcement message: certified centralized storage. Teachers may collect phones in a storage box or caddy at the front of the classroom. Magnetic locking pouches. Clear escalating consequence policies outlining specific disciplinary. Not gonna lie, I would probably be expelled so fast you don't even understand. Let me check phone policies in my old hometown. Oopsie. Alright, let's see. What's going on? Let's see. Simi Valley Unified School District. Students may use personal electronic devices like smartphones during non-instructional times such as before or after school and at lunch. That's nice. However, during instructional time, all personal devices may be turned off and put away. These devices are prohibited from lockers and PE classes. Violations can result in confiscation, which consequences include parent pickup and detention. That's a bit too much. Correct that we are receiving information about phone bans by officials by sending a call by the phone, us receiving it with the phone, and interpreting information with the phone. For me, I honestly can't be without my phone, not for app reasons, but for emergency reasons. If I can't contact my parents, I start panicking. That's true. Device usage allowed may be used for personal non-instructional time, like before or after lunch break. Instructional period, official device may be turned off or stored away. Personal devices include stuff that are not allowed in locker rooms or during PE classes. Physical devices should not be visible at times of the school day and should be stored out of sight in backpacks or lockers. Well, they're a bit more lenient in a way. Oh, there's a whole PDF for high school. Okay. Okay, let's see what this says. There are 4 levels of what happens if you don't comply with the policy. Verbal. This is for Simi Valley. This is a whole different one. You're not in Simi Valley, so you're totally fine. Verbal warning: confiscate device and send it to the office. Parent pickup, contact pickup, detention. That's a bit much. Detention is a bit much. Verbal warning: device may be confiscated and brought to the office for student pickup. 2. Confiscate device and send it to the office for the remainder of the day. Student picks up. Parent contacted. Confiscate device and send it to the office. Parental contact and pickup. Detention. Device may be confiscated and brought to the office for student pickup. One of the kids in my class got his phone taken by my history teacher, then it was taken to the office and he was asked to be talked by our principal. That's crazy. Confiscate device and send it to the office for the remainder of the day. Parents pick up, detention is signed. Confiscate device and send it to the office. Parent contact and pick up, detention. Contract daily. Phone checked at an office daily. That's ridiculous. Device may be confiscated and brought to the office for student pickup. I've had moments where my friends had their phones taken and they never got their phones back and they were lied to. He had to go to high school right after our classes were over, so that's how I think he managed to get his phone back. Interesting. Confiscate device and send it to the office for the remainder of the day. Parent pickup, intention assigned after 5th offense. Phone checked in the office daily. Confiscate device. and send it to the office. Parent contact and pick up detention contract. Pill pick up check daily and at office daily. Device may be confiscated and brought to office. Now I'm kind of curious to know what. Okay, so maybe use our phone and personal electronic devices. Not special time before or after lunchtime, as long as the device is utilized according with the law and applicable school rules. Personal electronic devices shall be turned off and put away during instructional time. Personal devices include, but are not limited to smartphones, earbuds, headphones, smartwatches, etc. It's too much. I feel like that I would not be surprised if all the kids all over the schools in the world have a massive protest and they try to get what they want back. I would not be surprised if there's a massive protest about this. I would support you guys if that were the case. No joke. Alright, I'm gonna get off. I have some stuff that I need to do before I sleep. I only have like 17 minutes left until I sleep. So, see you guys tomorrow. Have a great one, everyone.